Hi, I'm Duncan Little, Managing Director of Open Reality. For the last 7 years we've been the UK master reseller of a Wi-Fi site survey and planning tool from Ekahau. We've helped our customers manage, optimise, deploy and capacity plan their Wi-Fi networks. This tool has become vital to our customers and vital to our consultants in helping customers deploy Wi-Fi networks. That's why I'm delighted today to be joined by Jussi, Vice President of Wi-Fi Tools from Ekahau. Hello Jussi, welcome.
Thanks Duncan, good to be back in the UK.
Jussi, Ekahau and Open Reality have worked together for the last 7 years. Why do you think the relationship has been so successful?
Well, I think it's a combination of things. First of all, Open Reality has a very broad product portfolio that they bring into the game. But I think more importantly, it's the professionalism they bring, the value they add to the customers. It's not just pushing the products, but it's actually thinking what's best for the customers and thinking about their customer experience to help them out, utilize our products in the best way. So that's really it. But what really strikes me every time I come to Open Reality and when I see your guys at work, it's the excitement, it's the motivation, it's they have a passion for the products they sell.
What value does Open Reality add to the Ekahau solution for customers?
I think the value goes throughout the product life cycle. Before the purchase, the Open Reality folks, they take our customers through the product features in great detail and they think, does the customer really need this product or something else? Then once the product has been purchased, the Open Reality folks train, support our customers in the best way possible. We've been very happy with that.
How do you see our relationship evolving as wireless networks become more ubiquitous and capacity increases?
So as the requirements for the wireless networks grow, such as increased capacity due to BYOD, Open Reality and the strategic partnership becomes even more important. It's not just the products again that we need to evolve at Ekahau, it's the training and the support, it's the knowledge that needs to be transferred to the end customer, and that's really where Open Reality excels.
How together do Ekahau and Open Reality help organisations cut costs?
I think by working together, Ekahau and Open Reality cut the customer costs in a lot of ways. First of all, having the right products and the right training and the right product support, it cuts down on it eliminates your over-investment. It's easy to invest in a lot of Wi-Fi infrastructure and still not make it work. What you need is the right amount of gear placed in the right locations, configured the right way. And that's exactly what the Ekahau tools combined with the Open Reality training provide.
Why are site surveys so important?
Today, you need to pay extra attention to the planning, to the on-site surveys, to make it work and to make it work for all of your customers.
So Jussi, what pitfalls do IT managers need to avoid to ensure their wireless network's health?
I think the main pitfall you want to avoid with Wi-Fi networks is not paying enough attention to the design and deployment of the network. So make sure you have the appropriate tools, but also make sure you have the appropriate training and support for those tools. Then after that comes avoid overinvestments, place the gear in the right locations, configure them properly, perform thorough site surveys around the site, things of that nature.
What differences do you see between the US and Europe?
US and Europe are not that different in terms of Wi-Fi adoption or Wi-Fi deployment. US probably historically has been a year or two ahead of Europe, but you can see more differences actually inside Europe than between US and Europe in general. I mean, Germany is a good example, very thorough people, very much into detailed network planning, into careful site surveying, whereas some of the other countries don't pay as much attention to it, to be honest.
Jussi, what are the factors, such as technical or environmental, that impact the effectiveness of a wireless network?
There's so many things that affect the Wi-Fi network performance, both environmental and technical. An example of an environmental factor would be a microwave operating during lunch hours, killing the Wi-Fi network, or a wireless video camera just destroying channels 1 through 6. On the technical side, legacy clients are a pretty bad enemy of a modern Wi-Fi network. Similarly, the APs placed in the wrong locations can just destroy your network performance.
What impact does wireless design have on the success of a wireless deployment?
You can't underline the importance of Wi-Fi design enough. It's a make it or break it thing, really. If you don't place the access points in the right locations, if you don't configure them properly, if you don't account for the capacity that's going to be in the network, you're going to be dead in the water. So whatever tools you use, just pay careful design, enough attention, and get yourself trained.
Do you think that Ekahau's site survey is just for network professionals?
Ekahau Site Survey is the tool of choice for the network professionals, but absolutely not just for the network professionals. I mean, thousands of IT administrators these days use Ekahau Site Survey to improve and design the networks that require high capacity, good coverage, great customer experience.
What new challenges are facing wireless network professionals, and what impact will new trends such as BYOD have?
BYOD, video streaming, tablets, smartphones, what have you. It just means more capacity required from the network. It means more users joining the network. Everybody's expecting flawless wireless connectivity. So whatever you do, pay extra attention to capacity planning. Capacity is really the new coverage.
You see, a lot of our customers are asking us when there'll be support for Apple. Are there plans for mobile survey to support iPad? And if so, when will the product be available?
I have to say, supporting the Apple devices was the first thing on our mind. Actually, we wanted to make the mobile survey for Apple primarily. However, dealing with the Apple devices is not as straightforward with the Android devices technology-wise. So while we only are supporting Android at the moment, we are definitely looking at how to provide a great Wi-Fi tool for Apple devices as well. I can't talk about schedules or deadlines, but we are looking into that, but not tomorrow.
How does your product fit into the 802.11ac challenge?
Well, we are kind of ahead of the curve here. We already released our 802.11ac product a few months ago, and it addresses the entire life cycle of an AC network. So you can plan the network with AC access points. You can perform site surveys to detect the capabilities of the AC APs as well as coverage, performance, what have you. For the troubleshooting, we have a few nice things in there as well.
What types of products and/or upgrades are in the Ekahau pipeline?
When it comes to the future of our products, I think we're going to build on our strengths. So I think we've always been pretty good at listening to our customers and then reacting on the customer and market demands. So that's definitely what we're going to be doing. And if I had to name a couple of things that we're going to focus on, it's going to be the quickness of use, ease of use, and the stability and robustness of the product.
Where do you feel wireless network management will be in 10 years' time?
If I had to make some predictions, hopefully it will be more automated, less resource intensive, more fun as well. At least that's where we are trying to take it with open reality. But remember, good products will always be required, as will good product training, good product support. And I think together, open reality and us can provide those to our customers, honestly.
So Jussi, thanks very much indeed for spending some time with us today and answering these questions.
No problem, Duncan. What's a couple of thousand miles?